on you. Your heart pounds as you look at their terrified faces, but you know all too well that hesitation is dangerous and a form of weakness. With trembling hands, you point to the execution squad. Korath nods, and the prisoners are no more. That night, for the first time and the last time in your life, you lie awake, haunted by the memory. Don't get used to it though, because we don't do guilt here. At 15, you're given your first solo mission, leading a squad to raid a rebel outpost. It's a relatively small operation, but it's a test of your leadership capabilities. And you better be able to pull this off, because you remember what happens to failures. It's on a nearby planet, and you get there the same way anyone else on Viltrum gets across the galaxy. You don't need rockets or teleporters. Viltrumites can fly through space and hold their breath for several weeks. They also move at incredible speeds, so hopping in a spacecraft would just be inefficient. Your team descends on the outpost, but things go wrong almost immediately. The rebels are better armed than expected, and the simple skirmish devolves into chaos. You manage to turn things around and complete the mission by destroying their outpost, but not without a cost. Several of your squad mates are killed, with their bodies left behind as you retreat. When you return to Viltrum, the loss of life is glossed over. A victory is a victory, your instructor says, patting you on the back. What a wholesome life lesson. At 16, the accumulation of everything you've ever trained for arrives. The Viltrumite Trials. Without exaggeration, it's the biggest event of your life. These aren't ceremonial rites or symbolic tests. They're brutal challenges designed to weed anyone out who doesn't embody the Empire's ideals, and anyone who is deemed weak. Failing here doesn't just mean humiliation. It means death. This is your last chance to prove you deserve to survive. Your trials begin on a distant moon, with gravity 3 times the strength of Viltrum's. You and 30 other candidates are dropped there with nothing but the clothes on your backs. The goal is simple: survive for a week while completing a series of grueling challenges. But just surviving isn't enough. You have to dominate. The first task is a race across the moon's rocky surface. The terrain is jagged and unstable, and every step sends sharp, painful vibrations through your legs. You feel the gravity's pull with every movement, and after just a few minutes, your muscles scream for relief. But there is no relief. Falling behind isn't an option. Those who do are left for dead, their bodies claimed by the unforgiving landscape. As you cross a ridge, you see the next challenge, a combat arena carved into the ground. The instructors announce that the top 20 finishers will advance to the next round. You make it in time, but barely. You turn to face your first opponent.